All right, so we're going to go ahead and do some word problems. And it says Edward bikes the same route to and from school each day. After 28 days, he bikes a total distance of 389 and 2/10 miles. Okay, I want to estimate how many miles he rides in one day. Now, here's the thing. We don't have to figure anything out because it already tells me that this is a to and a from with his total distance. So we don't have to figure out round trip, anything like that. It's already in there. So if I know that he goes 389 and 2/10 miles, and we're looking at 28 school days, it wants me to estimate. So yes, I am going to be rounding. So I'm going to go ahead and first take a look at this 28, and I'm going to round it to 30. So when I'm looking at this number, I'm going to really think of that 3 and what would be a good, nice dividend that I can round that to. Now, some of you guys will be like, well, we can round it to 300. Yes, you could, but I'm going to ask you, would that be a really good estimate? Because you're taking 89 miles away. Okay, so probably not the best thing to do. But what you can do is you know that your answer is going to be divisible. It could be divisible by 3, but look at that 89. I could round it up to 90 because I know that I can very nicely divide 39 divided by 3. So they have 1 0 in common. Then if I do 39 divided by 3, 3 goes into 9 3 times, minus 9 equals 0. He might bike 13 miles in one day. Alrighty. So he says if he continues to ride his bike to school, about how many days will it take him? So about how many days, so this is again as an estimation, to reach a total distance of 500 miles. Okay, so I know we've got 500 miles, and I want to take this 13 because I know he goes 13 miles a day. So I want to figure out how many days it might be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to round. I would probably, honestly, a couple different things you could do. You could round it down to 10. That'd be pretty simple. You could round it to 15. You could round it down to 12. So there's a lot of different things you can do. So let's go ahead and round this to, let's round it to 10. I think that'll be pretty simple, okay? So I'm going to divide it by that 50 or 500. They each have 1 0 in common. So then 50 divided by 1 is 50. So it might take him about 50 days to reach that 500 miles. Okay. Now, another thing that we could do is you could very easily round that down to 12, round it up to 15 to get a better answer and a closer answer. But that might just be something that keeping that about 50 days, because remember, it's an estimation, it would be a good estimate. Alrighty, so now we're going to go ahead and do number 4. It says Xavier goes to a store with $40. He spends $38.60 on 13 bags of popcorn. And it says about how much does one bag of popcorn cost? Alrighty, so what I want to do right now is I know that he spent $38.60 and he bought 13 bags of popcorn. Okay, so right now what I want to do is I want to round this, and you know what, I'm just going to round that 13 to 10, and this $38.60, I'm going to round it to that nearest dollar, which would be $39. Alrighty, so then if I do 39 divided by 10, so 39 divided by 10, 10 doesn't go into 3, but 10 goes into 39 3 times. 3 minus 30, I get 9 left. Remember, because we're working on money, we want to add that decimal with the 0. Bring that decimal up, bring down my 0. 10 goes into 90 9 times. I'm going to subtract 90. I have 0. But remember, guys, when I'm writing our money, I don't write my money like that. I do have to have that hundredths column, which would also be a 0 because 10 goes into 0 times. And now I have that $3.90. So about $3.90 is what one bag of popcorn would cost. All right, but I want to know, would he have enough money to buy one more bag of popcorn? So what you would want to do is you would probably want to look, well, he's got $40 and he spent $38.60 on popcorn. Okay, now you don't necessarily want to solve it, but right now what you can kind of tell is that, well, he only has like just under $2 to get to 40, because if I would round that down to 38, or even if I rounded up to 39, he would only have maybe $1, possibly $2. Would he have enough to go buy another bag of popcorn? No, he wouldn't. Because if the bag of popcorn truly does cost $3.90, he only has $1.40 left and change. Okay, so some of that is just kind of mental math and just kind of thinking it all out. Sorry guys, this is kind of hard to see all of that in there.